What's up, guys? I've decided to do something absolutely crazy. Today, I'm going to be breaking down the exact business model and the steps that I've taken to do over $7 million in sales online before the age of 22 years old. You see, I know exactly why you're here, and quite frankly, I was there too. I was a 17-year-old kid trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life after high school. And to me, everyone around me had it figured out. They were going to go to college, get a regular job, and live a comfortable life. But I knew I wanted more. I couldn't imagine myself working for a boss. I couldn't imagine myself living a regular life where you're constantly held down by a job, then finally retiring at the age of 70 and living that retired life. I saw all these people making a ton of money online, and for me, the first glance, I didn't know if it was real or fake, but one thing's for sure, I said, let's give it a shot. Now, fast forward 6 years later, that shot has changed my entire life, and I hope that this video helps you do the same. You're gonna wanna watch this to the very end because I'm going to literally break down my entire journey, the exact steps that I took to completely change the future of myself and my family's lives. E-commerce for me has been a game changer, and yet there is so much information on how to make money online, it's hard to know who to trust. So I can help you get started and actually get going with this business model. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what we've done over the last 6 years. Here's a few products that accounted for those $7 million in sales. Product number one was these slippers that were actually going crazy. We were the second person to the market and did close to $1 million in sales in just a few months. We ended up exiting that company for over 6 figures in pure profit. This is product number two, a hula hoop that helped women have fun and also lose weight. This was a major seller for us and also accounted for a few $100,000 in sales from our e-commerce business. Product number three, women's clothing and leggings. This product alone has done over $2.5 million in sales for my stores. Now you're probably wondering, Sam, how in the world did you sell over $2.5 million worth of these leggings? Look around you. Everyone is buying things online. And I saw that at such a young age. And I told myself, if I don't start now, then in 10 to 20 years from now, when all these retail giants are closing, I won't be able to capitalize on the opportunity. So as I saw everyone around me start to buy online more and more, I decided that this was going to be the industry that I put my focus in, and that if I put in the hard work, I can potentially really crush it. And I did. Now, don't you worry. I'm going to show you exactly how all this works and how you can actually put this into action so you can start making some serious money online. Now, this system that I've created to sell products online is so great, I don't even touch my products. It's called dropshipping. You've probably seen people talk about it all over the place. In fact, I don't blame them. It's the best business model on planet Earth. See, it's simple. Let me break it down. Let's use the shark slides as an example. As you can see, if you go on AliExpress, you type in shark slides, you'll be able to see they sell them for anywhere between $3 to $10 on AliExpress, including the shipping. Then if you type in shark slides on Google, you're literally going to see other e-commerce sellers selling that exact product for up to 10 times for what they're getting it for. That is called drop shipping. You get an order from your website and you have your supplier send it to the customer and you keep the profit in between. As you can see, this seller is selling them for $33.99. After they get an order, they're left with a profit margin of about $28, considering the fact they have to pay about, let's say, $5 for the product. And this is what we're doing. We're literally going out there and finding highly qualified products, building really good looking websites, and then just being the middle person to keep the profit. Now, a few questions may come to your mind. Number one, how do you find the right product to sell? Number two, how do you build a website? And number three, doesn't AliExpress take a month for shipping? Now, these are all great questions. And before I answer them and show you how simple it could be, let me show you some of the results of people that actually been using this system so you actually know it works. I know there's a lot of people out there flexing all these numbers and flexing their life and these business models, but one thing I always live by is never learn from someone who doesn't have the results that you want. And when I went to the gym for the first time, I didn't know what I was doing. And when I started drop shipping for the first time, I had zero clue what I was doing. And for me, a mentor really changed everything for myself. I was able to see what he was doing, his strategies, his tactics, and learn from him because he was in the position I was in. And instead of me making all the mistakes, I just skipped the learning curve and just learned from someone who already had the results I wanted. implemented. So check this out. So I literally have created an entire Google Drive of dozens of people that I've helped create online income. Some of these people are making $1,000 a day, $500 a day. Some people even doing up to $30,000 in a single day with their dropshipping business. For example, Ade, look what he said. He said, first 30K day. Shout out to Sam Jacobs, bro, to you the best. This was someone who had zero prior experience to sell online and decided it was time to make a change. He literally started his dropshipping business, learned everything he could about it, and implemented my strategies. And he was able to do $30,000 in a single day from his business. Now, how long did that last? Let me show you. In just 3 months, his store did $314,000 in sales. And what about the profit? 25% profit margin. Plus, he never had to touch any of the products. He never even had to do anything but open up his laptop and put in the work. Now, I'm not saying that this is a get rich quick scheme like 90% of these gurus out there are saying. In fact, for the first few months of my dropshipping business, I had zero sales and I didn't really know what I was doing wrong. So hopefully if you stick around to the end of this video, you'll be able to get a clear strategy and game plan for you moving forward and actually able to crush it with your own dropshipping business. Joey was actually working at Wendy's when I met him, and the dude was tired of his job and just wanted more. Within about 12 months of him getting started with dropshipping, he was able to completely change his life. Look at this. He said he picked up a new car, he got a new penthouse, life is good. And the craziest part is that he found out about me from an Instagram ad, which was absolutely crazy. The dude did over $1 million in sales in his first year of e-commerce, and we brought him up on stage into one of my events, gave him an award. It was the most amazing thing we've ever done. Rob, as you can see, this guy was a killer. He dropped out of college literally to start his business, and I actually don't recommend that. I started dropshipping as a side hustle, and it ended up changing everything for myself. So if you got a 9-to-5 job right now, you're in college, or you just want to add extra income, then this business model might be the perfect solution to you. But anyways, he texted me this and he said, I want to say thank you. You made me humble myself so much, bro. You made me think about the bigger picture than just a smaller picture. For real, man, I appreciate you. You got me back on the right track. Crazy. When I was in New York City and I wasn't serious about ecom until after the event, I've been grinding hard, bro, and it paid off $7,000 yesterday and $10,000 today, bro. This is crazy results. And the results go on and on and on. Here's some more people that implemented my exact strategies, and it's crazy to see how many lives we've changed. Like, actually wild. I've even had a few interviews on my YouTube channel. Avi did 250K in sales in 47 days with the dropshipping business. We had Ishmael that we just interviewed. He did $18,000 at the age of 17 years old in the last month. And I'm really not here to bore you with the results. What I'm here to tell you is that there's two types of people. The person that is always skeptical, stays on the sidelines, never starts. And then the person says, I'm going to give this a full shot. I'm going to give it my all, and I'm not going to stop until I succeed and really build the life that I truly deserve. And that was me, really. That was truly my mindset when I first started this business. I didn't know where it was going to go, but I knew one thing, that people were making a ton of money online and I wanted to be a part of it. So how do you actually get started with this business model? The first step is you got to choose a product. Now, choosing a product can be very tedious. And in fact, if you don't know what strategies you should be using, you might find yourself being pretty lost on what to sell. There are hundreds of thousands of products out there. Using the right characteristics and strategies to find the right one for your success with your store is vital. So let me break down a simple strategy for you to use to get started right now. Method number one is spy tools. The spy tool I like to use is called PP Ads, and it allows me to see all the advertisers out there right now and what products they're selling and how much they're really making. So for example, this product right over here, and I'm going to show you what the product is, has gotten 321,000 ad impressions, which is kind of like views on their video ad, and it's been running for about 22 days. We can then literally steal this product for our own business, but I'll show you that in a little bit. This is the product. Okay, now this seems like a great product, a great home decor product, especially for women. They love decorating their house with cool, unique items just like this. Now, after a quick search on AliExpress, as you can see, they're selling for around $15 or so. And on this website, they're selling for $46. So that's a good profit margin. And that's why, and could be a potential product on our list. Now with PP Ads, I can also use the product search and use some of these awesome filters to make it a lot easier for me. And just like that, I put in my filters and now I can see all the products that are currently selling right now in the last 30 days. Now, there are 3 very important characteristics that the product we choose must have. Number 1, a wow factor. When you see the product or your customer sees it, they need to say, wow, this is cool. This is different. I've never seen this before. Remember, we're not trying to compete with Amazon. Amazon has taken 50% of the market share, but the other 50% allows us to make all our money and all the money we will ever need. So remember, the product that you choose must not be a generic product. Can't be a product that you just go to Amazon to buy or the local supermarket. We want to find something wow and different. Number 2, we need something that has high perceived value. High perceived value means it doesn't look cheap. We don't want to sell the 99-cent store products. We want to sell something that when you look at, you can say, wow, this is awesome. This looks expensive and I'm getting it at a great deal. And lastly, you need to have the person actually say, I need this. So just because it's a wow factor product that you'd say wow to, does it actually mean that the person would say, here's my money, here's my credit card, I want this? And that's important. So I've created a little checklist for you guys to use, and I'm going to put it in the description below. Completely free, check it out. And this will allow you to really be able to figure out which product is good to sell. So you put the product name in there, the link, and then you check off the things that it has. And if it has all the checks, then you're good to go. Now, the last section you can just ignore for my private mastermind members, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And literally as I speak, I'm getting notifications and I just go over to my Discord, which my private mastermind is held in. And one of the members just got their first order. Literally, when you get your first order, it's going to be the best feeling in the world. And while I'm at it, just look at this. These are people in our private mastermind getting sales literally almost every minute. Nicholas said, hey guys, quick update. Yigo and I, which is another one of our members, decided to partner up, and this is what we got as a result. As we keep our partnership going, we're going to reach higher levels and bigger results. Keep pushing, guys. Don't give up. Don't be afraid of getting challenged and being uncomfortable. This is how we all grow. That is $7,470 in sales so far in the last 20 days or so with their store. Congratulations. That's awesome. Anyways, back to product research. So as I said, you can scroll through this spy tool and you can kind of see which products you like, but most importantly, if they meet the characteristics. If they do, you can check them off the list and you're able to sell it. Method number 2 is really just using AliExpress. Now, AliExpress is a great way to find products. This is a little more advanced. It is a free method, and this is something that I use every single day. So on the AliExpress homepage, you can actually see tons of products here, okay? Now, what you're looking for, again, is those characteristics, the wow factor, the product that when you see or your customer will see, they say, wow, I need this, click and buy. For example, this product. This is a baby wrap for moms. Really, really cute idea. And it allows the moms to do what they had to do, plus having the baby really close to them. And it's also selling for only $9.72, which leaves you with a great profit margin. And method number 3 is using the burner method. What does that mean? Basically, you open up an Instagram account or a Facebook account that you've never used before, brand new account, and you start to scroll. And as you scroll, I'm sure you've seen it before, tons of ads are going to pop up on your feed. Now, when an e-commerce product pops up, video about a dropshipping product or whatnot, go ahead and click on that. Click on shop now, look around the website, maybe even add it to cart, and then go back and see how many views that ad had. The more views it has, the more that advertiser made with that product. So instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, just find a product that's already working out there and copy it for yourself. Now let's move over to step 2. Building your website. To build a website, we use Shopify.com. Now I'm going to leave a free trial down below. It's a $1 trial per month for 3 months, which is pretty crazy. I got the deal for you guys, so you can use it in the description below. Now, when you click that link, you're going to see this, and you could just press skip all. Then choose where you're from. You can do this from anywhere in the world. Press next, and then continue with email. Then we're going to sign up, and just like that, we're good to go. So after you sign up, the coolest part is that you can literally build your store inside of this dashboard. So as you can see, we have a trial for $1 a month for 3 months. You can go ahead and select a plan, and you can just choose the basic plan right over here. Then after you do that, we're going to come over to apps. We're going to press add app. I'm going to make this so simple for you. So we're going to press Shopify App Store, and we're going to type in copy, K-O-P-Y. Now, this is optional, but this is a hack that you can use to literally copy your competitors' products and make it so simple for you guys to create your Shopify stores in less than 30 minutes. Check this out. So you're going to click on copy, you're going to press install, we're going to install the app, and now the magic happened. Now watch how I build an e-commerce store with the snap of my fingers. Okay, so I quickly went back to PP ads and I found this product. We're gonna copy it. Check this out, absolutely wild. So we're gonna go into our store, we're gonna paste that link in, we're gonna press import product. And just like that, it's gonna load up the exact product from that store into our store. We can then go ahead and choose the price that we wanna sell it for. So for example, let's say I wanna sell it at $39.99 and we can do compare at $69.99. And just like that, we're gonna be able to add it to our store. Import product. Then we can press view product. And just like that, it literally imported it straight into our store. Now that we got the product onto our store, it's time to design it. To design your store, all you need to do is go to online store. Now it's time to choose a theme. Personally, for me, I usually use premium themes, but what you could do is go over here and choose the Sense theme or also the Dawn theme. Let's go ahead and press add to the Sense theme. Now, while it's installing, I do want to tell you that a lot of my stores, I use custom themes like the Impulse theme or the Solo Drop theme. Those are two premium themes that I personally use to make my sites look beautiful. And then we're going to press publish. Now, coming back to the product, we're going to click the top right. We're going to manage sales channel. We're going to choose online store and press done. Just like that, we're going to be saved in our store, almost live. We're going to refresh the page. As you can see, our products on the store, and this is how it looks super nice, but it's not yet where it needs to be. We're almost there. Now, if you go into online store and then you press customize, we want to click on homepage and choose products and then choose default product. This is where we're going to want to put our focus. Now, quick branding hack. Whatever color your product is, that's the color of our store. So since it's blue, it's time to make our store match our product. For the header, we can go ahead and edit this, put something like 50% off holiday sale ends today, or really whatever you want that captures the audience and wants them to buy. Then it's time to make a logo. So for logos, I use a website called brandmark.io. It's a free AI generator to make you a logo, and it's freaking awesome. You can press create my logo, choose your brand name. If you need help making a brand name, I use a website called namelix.com. And since I don't have a name yet, it's time to choose one with Namelix. So as you can see, we go to Namelix and we can type in anything related to our product. For example, Cairo, or we can do neck. So as you can see, press generate, auto, next, medium, next, and just like that, there are so many names that we can then use for our store. Now, I came across this one and I really like it, so I'm going to go ahead and use it for our store. I'm going to screenshot it. Then we're going to go to remove.bg. We're going to upload our screenshot and then we're going to press download. Then we can come back to our store, click on settings on the top left, press logo. We're going to select an image, add image, select our logo, and boom, just like that, we're good to go. We'll make it a little bigger. Then we're going to come back to settings. We're going to choose on colors, and we want to really change all the yellows to the color of our product. So how do we know what color our product is? We're going to go ahead and screenshot this. We could go to Google, type in find hex code of image. We're going to select our image, and there we go. We have the hex code. We're going to copy that. We're going to come over to Safari. And then we're going to press paste. We're also going to come here. We're going to put in that. We just changed the color of our button to match. And now our header is good to go. So now that we got the colors matching, it looks much, much nicer. Now, obviously you can have fun with this. You can go ahead and edit the title, the description, improve on it, do whatever you got to do to really make your store as nice as possible. Now, every single store is different. So of course, do your best to make your store as nice as possible. Once you go ahead and make those changes, press save on the top right. And just like that, we have a fully done product page. On the footer, on the email sign up, I like to remove that. I would also recommend you add reviews, and adding reviews is super, super simple. I use an app called Loox, Loox, or Revio, and either we create the reviews ourselves or we just copy them from Amazon and other websites out there. Now, once you finish designing your store, you can quickly make a homepage and also choose a domain name. So let me show you how to do that. Go to settings, is Plushnex, then we would do plushnex.com or theplushnex.com or shopplushnex.com, whatever is available. Then you can go ahead and set up your payments in the payment section just like this. Usually I press manage and remove PayPal, deactivate PayPal, but it's up to you. Usually if we're going to make 50,000, 100,000 in sales on a store, 500,000, usually PayPal does become a pain, so we remove it. However, when you're just starting out, you could leave. Just make sure that you complete your account setup for Shopify payments. It literally takes 30 seconds. Just put in your bank account information so they can send you the money when you get a sale. And of course, test out your website to make sure that it works. Recently, I built a store live for my private mastermind members, and this was the store that I created. Super, super nice, and I created this in about an hour. So if I did this in an hour, then it shouldn't take you too long to get your store going. As you can see, I also built all the reviews. I uploaded them, and everything looks good to go. It's pretty crazy to think that we built this live, and you just saw me build a store and upload a product that I don't even have in my possession, which is the craziest part. Dropshipping is just growing every single year. You're being a part of the greatest business model on planet Earth, which is e-commerce. There's more billionaires created from e-commerce than ever. I mean, look at Amazon, Jeff Bezos. He has an e-commerce product. Elon Musk, he even sells freaking Teslas on his own website. Now it's time to actually start getting traffic and sales to your Shopify store. I'm sure you've seen it before, all those ads on your feed about certain products or services. And these are ads that we run. How much you have to spend on ads? Well, that's up to you. Usually I spend around $50 per product, and if that $50 brings me back $100, $200 in sales, then I got the jackpot and I get to scale. That's what we call a winner product. So first things first is you need a video ad. A video ad that will convince your potential buyers to buy your product. See, if you made it this far, you know I don't hold back any value. I'm gonna show you how you can get your own video ads literally by copying your competitors. So remember I showed you this spy tool. So the coolest part about PP ads is that if you click on a product and then you scroll down over here on the bottom, you can actually sort it by ad impressions, and you can take these creatives and download them and use them for your own store. By the way, I'm going to leave a promo code in the description. I believe the promo code is ecomuprise for like 25% off PP ads if you do want to use it. It's not necessary, makes it a lot easier. And I personally just use it every day. So I reached out to them and asked them if they have a discount code, and they gave me that one as an affiliation with them. So take a look at this, okay? So this is a product.
Hold up. Search the mic. Oh, shit. Oh, no, this fits. Oh, this fits.
That's pretty cool. So it makes the guy look like from super big to like super flat. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. What you can do is you can download the video just like this, like press download and then boom, like you have a video ad to use for your store. Just like that. Now, there are other methods of getting ads done for you. One of them is actually going on TikTok, downloading a bunch of content on your product or of people reacting to the product or using the product, and then cutting it up and putting it together. You can use an app called CapCut to put that video together and make it super nice. So it's not really copying and pasting what's already out there. Or there is actually services out there that will make you video ads. So for example, Hypely is a website that does creatives for people. So you can just go to their website. They have a few different packages, and then you can purchase a video ad, have their editors make the video ad for you. Now, personally, for me, one of the first skills and best skills I ever learned is video editing. So I highly recommend that you just try it out for yourself first. Now, once you go ahead and create a video ad, it is now time to run ads. We've been using mainly TikTok ads in the last 12 months to do over $1 million in sales with our stores. And I say our because I've been hiring a lot of people to help me since I have a system that works. It's kind of replicatable at this point. It's pretty crazy how I started in my bedroom, and now that we're doing so much sales with our stores, I'm really quote unquote living the life. For me, my daily schedule is I wake up in the morning, I look at our stores, I go into our ads, I scale them up, really just overlooking our business. I have someone who does my customer service emails in case any customer is asking where their product is, and I'll show you how you can actually fulfill your product in just a little bit. But really, just launching stores, running ads, and helping my students is my day-to-day schedule. I do have other companies that I run, but for the most part, e-commerce has completely changed how I look at money. At first, I was trading time and money. So I would work, let's say for 5 hours, I would make $15 an hour or $20 an hour, and I would come home and I'd be like, okay, I traded my time for money. But now you are making money work for you, because when you run ads, your ads are going out there and finding you customers and you're not really doing anything. So let me show you how to actually set up those TikTok ads. So all you need to do is go to tiktok.com/business and then press create now. Now I already have an account, but you can go ahead and sign up. I'm going to quickly log in. Okay. Now that you're in your TikTok ads manager, you should see the create button. Press on create. And then we're going to go ahead and choose website conversions. We're going to come down over here. We can name it whatever we want. Usually just name it the product name. So let's say we take the dad bod shirt for an example. Now you can choose campaign budget optimization if you want. You don't need to. You can do it with it or without it. For this video, I'll just use it with it. And this is usually my method. There's ABOs and CBOs. I don't want to get too advanced, but we're then going to choose a budget. Okay. And budget, usually I just use $50. Very, very simple, or 100, whatever you want. Depends on how much money you have. Depending on how much you have saved. Then for daily budget, usually just $50 a day or $100 a day, depending on your product price. If your product price is over $30, you want to do a $100 budget. If it's under $30, then you want to do 50. Press continue. Now it's time to set up the actual ad. For ad group name, you can just leave it as is. For the pixel, we're going to press create new. To make this a lot more simple, you can actually get the TikTok app in your Shopify store and it will automatically make you a pixel. A pixel is the way TikTok tracks how many sales you get. So what you want to do is go back into your Shopify store and I'm going to show you how to do that. Press add apps right over here. And then we're going to go to Shopify app. Then we're going to go to the Shopify app store. We're going to click on TikTok and we're going to press install, add sales channel. And then we're going to press set up now. Okay. And then press connect and connect your TikTok account into Shopify. After you go ahead and do that, press finish setup and let's get back into the ad. So after you set up, we're going to select the pixel that you just created. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to press complete payment. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to press select placement. We're going to unselect these two. So we just want it on TikTok. And then you can choose your locations. So usually I choose United States and Canada. If your account allows it to, then do the top 4 countries like USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. And you could also do Germany. But for now, we'll just keep it United States and Canada. Then we're going to choose 18 to 55 plus because under 18, people don't usually buy. And everything else, we're going to leave super broad. We're not going to touch anything else. Okay. Very, very simple. I keep it simple and it works. Then we're going to press next. Now it is actually time to upload your video ad. So you're going to press upload. And for me, I'm going to upload that video ad that I downloaded from PP ads. And just like that, we're going to press upload and it's going to upload that video ad. Now, if you only have one video ad, this is the way you're going to do it. However, I highly recommend that you'll have 3 to 5 video ads, actually 3 to 5 video ads. You click on smart creative ads on the top. Now, if you click that, the setup will be a little bit different, but the point of the smart creative ads is that you give TikTok 3 or 5 or 10 videos that they can use to go out there and show people on TikTok, and they will spend the most money on the ad that works the best. It's a hack. And that's why I turn this on with almost every single ad that I set up. So after this creative goes ahead and upload, you can press upload again and add the other video ads that you have. And then for ad text, you can do something like buy one, get one ends today, or something to do with your product or the end result. For example, for the dad bod shirt, we could say, get that body you always dreamed of, or even say bye-bye to your dad bod or anything that will get people to say, you know what, this is dope. I want it, right? Then even if you want, you can press add and you can put more ad text over here. Then coming down over here, you put your URL of your product page and you can find that on your Shopify store. So just go back to your Shopify store, go to products, then press that little eyeball button over there. And then on the top, you'll be able to copy your URL. Make sure you choose a domain name as I showed you before. And just like that, we're going to press submit. We're going to let it do its thing. It's really that simple. Now, after 24 hours, you should receive a sale. If you did everything right, you should maybe even see a few sales. And there's only 2 scenarios that will happen for you. Number 1, you don't get any sales. And in that case, you had 3 potential things that could have went wrong. Number 1, the product that you chose is complete crap. Number 2, your website and your offer, the way that your website looks, pricing, the value your customer is getting for buying the product is just not on par. Or number 3, your video ads aren't that great. So if you don't get any sales or the results aren't as what you expected, figure out how you can improve on those 3 things. I remember when I first started, all I did every day was really just launch products, and I practiced and I got better with every product test. Now, in the second scenario, that your results are great and the sales are rolling in and you spend $50 to get $100 back or $200 in sales, it's time to scale. When it comes to scaling, spend more money on that ad and keep doubling down on what's working. You now have a money printer that will be making money for you while you sleep. To fulfill your orders, we use private agents. You can either use AliExpress or you can use private suppliers like Commercive or CJ Dropshipping. And let me show you how that actually works. So it's pretty simple. And again, let me show you how simple it is. All you need to do is go to Commercive's website, commercive.co. And then on the bottom, you can submit an application and they will get back to you within about 24 hours. What they're going to do is set you up in their Discord, which is kind of like WhatsApp. It's an app called Discord. And once you're inside, you can press create ticket. And just like that, it's going to create a ticket for you. And it's going to ask you, hey, please send us the following details. Send us how many orders you have and all these other information. The only thing you really need to send them is the link to your product, and they will go ahead and send you an invoice. You can pay them by PayPal or card or whatever payment information they accept. And just like that, you pay them and they ship it straight to the customer. That's it. And you keep the profit that Shopify sends you. So it's a really cool system that they've developed, and it's a company that I've been a part of for a while now, and all my students use them. I recommend them because they're amazing. Or you can use CJ Dropshipping. CJ Dropshipping is another private agent. If you go to their website, you can see all the products that you can sell. But again, this doesn't really matter until you have daily sales and you need actually someone to ship out your product. And there you go. That's the system that has allowed me to do over $7 million in sales by the age of 22 years old online. My life has completely changed for the better. I've been able to do things I've never dreamed of. Traveling has always been a passion of mine, and if it's yours too, and you want to spend more time with your family, with your loved ones, and really do something that you love, and that doesn't require you to be in the business all the time, then dropshipping and e-commerce may be that avenue for you. Biggest advice that I can give anyone is just start. Let the rest take care of itself. Now, if you made it this far, it actually shows me that you're serious about getting started and you truly want to make a change in your life, whether it's to add another income or replace your current income, or even give you an opportunity to start something fresh. But I've been there. Starting a new business can be tough, especially when you don't have guidance. So I'm going to be doing something very special. If the link is still there in the description, you can now go ahead and book a call with either me or one of my team members. We can jump on the call and we can see how we can help you get started with this business model and help you start crushing it online. Keep in mind, I know that we're going to get a lot of applications of people that want to work with me and be a part of our private mastermind. So please make sure that you fill out the application after clicking that link to the best of your ability. And here is my offer to you. If you get accepted into the private mastermind, we're going to do 3 things. Number 1, I'm going to give you my step-by-step blueprint on how you can start and scale your own e-commerce business in the next 90 days. I'm going to show you the entire store building process, product selections, all my top strategies, setting up ads like a pro, and scaling them to the $10,000 a month plus mark. Now it gets better. We all know being a part of a community is important. They say you are the average of your top 5 friends. And for me, when I started out, everyone around me didn't believe in me. And I'm sure you get that all the time too. Whether it's a parent telling someone, hey, you got to go to college, you got to be XYZ, a wife, friends, really just everyone around you, not where you need it to be in order to level up in your life. So I created this mastermind of highly motivated people who are leveling up their life every single day and working on their e-commerce business. So you're going to get access to that for a lifetime. So anytime you have questions along the way, you're going to be able to ask it in this group chat. You're going to have me as a mentor along the way, as well as other 6 and 7 figure coaches. And then lastly, this is a massive bonus for all those who get accepted into our mastermind. I'm actually going to choose you a potential winner product and build you your first store. I think your first store can be very tough. And that's why I'm adding this bonus, because I want to make it as easy as possible for you to get going. Starting sometimes can be a little tough, and I want to help you throughout your journey. So again, you can click the link in the description to book a call with my team. If we still have that link there and we still have slots, if we do have slots available, again, click that link in the description, book a time. We're going to be able to hop on and see if you're the right fit, hear more about yourself and what's stopping you to get to the next level in your life. And hopefully we can be that help for you to get to that next level. You see, the exact strategies that are making me millions of dollars in sales every single year is a system that I've been replicating for many of my students. And I'm looking for that next success story. So if you feel like you can be that next one and you're serious and hungry to learn from me and implement my strategies so you can crush it online, book a call right now and we can see if it's the right fit. I hope you got a lot of value from this video, and I hope it motivated you, inspired you to get going, because if I never made that jump 6 years ago, who knows where I'd be today. And it's scary to think about it, but the number one thing that people regret at the end of their lifetime is someone they could have been.